Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Derek Branch here, Strike7Sports.com. And I just want to talk about real quick what went down in yesterday's SEC championship game between the Georgia Bulldogs and the Alabama Crimson Tide. The game didn't have the outcome that I thought it was going to have. It was the complete opposite. I meant to say, Alabama pretty much took Georgia to the woodshed by a score 41-24. Nick Saban done it again. The guy is just that good. He's just really really oriented, detail oriented. Studies the game, knows his opponent, and prepares his team to play football at the highest level. And yesterday was no different. But what I really want to get at is Georgia Bulldogs head coach Kirby Smart and his reluctance, I won't call it stubbornness. I won't call it stubbornness. I will say he just got a little too comfortable with Stetson Bennett as the starting QB, in my opinion. And I say that because Bennett won a few games with Bennett throughout the season, and you decided to go with him long term throughout the season instead of putting in JT Daniels, the 5-star prospect, the transfer out of USC. You decided to go with Stetson Bennett, and he thought that was going to be the guy to get you to the national championship. And so far, we didn't get there yesterday. We know what we know now is that Stetson Bennett cannot get you a national championship, or he can beat better teams that are on the same playing field as Georgia. He could not do it. He threw for 340 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, 29-48. But Alabama pretty much had him rattled, man. He pretty much had him rattled. He couldn't get any of the other guys involved in the offense. The only guy he got involved in the offense was the tight end, Brock Bowers, who had a big day, 10 catches, 139 yards, and a touchdown. McConkey had a touchdown. But other than that, man, Bennett has a ceiling, and he could not get the other players involved in that offense. Bama got after him. They forced him to turn the football over. And I think that Smart just got a little too comfortable with having Bennett as a starting QB compared to JT Daniels, the guy that has the more upside, the potential, the big arm to get the players involved, get the ball down the field. Kirby Smart just didn't do that, man. He decided to go with a quarterback that's a game manager for the most part. A guy that can play in spots. He can get you 10 wins, 10 to 11 wins. But against stellar competition, elite talent on the other side of the field, he can't do it. I don't think he can do it. And he showed that last night, man. Kind of remind me of Alex Smith. Let me make the comparison real quick. And Alex Smith is a good guy, great story and all that. But Alex Smith could not get a team over the hump in big games. He could not. He lost to a lot of games in the playoffs with good team, with being surrounded with good players on his team. And I see that with Stetson Bennett, kind of built like Alex Smith, a little smaller, can make plays on the run, do things off script, certain things off script. Arm is not great. Comfortable throwing to a tight end. It just ain't it, man. And I think Kirby Smart got a little too confident in having him as a starting QB instead of making the decision to go back to JT Daniels and have him be a starting quarterback. But it is what it is now, and they got beat However, the good news is that Georgia will have another opportunity to get back at Alabama, because I just got the notification for the college football playoff rankings, and the final 4 rankings are Alabama, Michigan, Georgia, and Cincinnati. So I believe Alabama's gonna play Georgia again in the rematch. So no, they'll play Cincinnati. My bad. They're gonna play Michigan in that first game, the semifinal rounds. But semifinal round, I meant to say. But it's gonna be, that ain't gonna be no gimme right there. So we're gonna see how it's gonna play out. But I think that's gonna be a good football game, and I think Kirby is smart enough to know that he's gonna need JT Daniels to be his starting QB in this game, in the playoffs. So we'll see how everything plays out. But other than that, that's all I have for y'all for right now. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how y'all feel. Do you think Kirby Smart will go with JT Daniels as starting quarterback in the playoffs, or will he go back to Stetson Bennett? Also in the description box below, check out strike7sports.com for latest content on NFL, the NBA, college football, and much more. And if you'd like to check out more of my football content, just check out my football talk playlist. Have a blessed day. Peace.